Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's been a little bit since I have posted a video. As you know, I took a break during Ramadan, and while I was recovering from surgery, Alhamdulillah, I don't have to use a cane anymore. Um, and inshallah, my next surgery will help my issues even further, and I can post more videos. So this is my lovely friend Sierra. And I had someone request that I do a video of like questions about niqab. So we've compiled some of the questions that we've gotten, and Sierra is going to ask the questions, and then I'm going to give my answers. Excuse me while I put my sunglasses on. I apologize, but it's super bright. Okay.
Okay, so the first question is, do kids run away from you when you wear that?
I have had some kids look at me and be kind of scared. Mostly if I'm wearing a multi-layer niqab and like I flip a layer down so you can't see my eyes either. I've been told, that's creepy, I heard one little girl say. But mostly I've had kids ask me if I was a ninja, and I think that's pretty cool. So makes my day every time it happens.
Are you a ninja? Do you have to use a straw to drink in public?
I do not have to use a straw to drink in public. I have pretty much mastered drinking under my niqab. The only issue that I have is like when I'm drinking something with whipped cream. That's pretty difficult, but definitely a straw makes things way easier.
I have to use a straw. Did you practice at home first?
I did not practice niqab at home first. The first time I wore niqab, I actually wore it to work because I wanted to see kind of how people would react, to kind of test the waters and see if it would be accepted in the workplace. But Sierra actually has worn niqab a few times, and we'll do it just like going out to run errands or going out to eat lunch or something like that, just to kind of test it out in public so you can see how you feel about it.
I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Well, if you remember, come back to it.
Okay, what about those who wear chapstick or lipstick? Does the veil stick to your mouth?
I have not had that problem. Now, I know that some people say like they can't wear lip gloss underneath their niqab because lip gloss is pretty sticky. But I don't use that really. I use like the I don't remember what it's called, but the lipstick that just doesn't come off kind of stuff. So I don't really have a problem.
What about when you have a cold and can't breathe very well?
Oh my gosh. So that actually happened really recently. So fun story. I learned how to breathe incorrectly as a child. So if I am not careful, especially when I'm not feeling well, I start breathing incorrectly and then I get really short of breath. And so that makes it difficult even in my niqabs that are Saudi crepe, which is like the most breathable material on the market from my understanding. I have had difficulties. The reason that Sierra doesn't wear niqab more often is because she actually has asthma. And so especially in the summer, it doesn't work out for her. So she's able to wear niqab like if we go to the masjid or in the winter she can wear it just fine, but it's really difficult for her to breathe in the summer, which is why she's just wearing hijab right now.
Which is actually what I was going to say a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't wear it very often in the summer, because I get first off too hot and then second off I can't breathe. So
right, yeah.
How do you cope with a runny nose and niqab? Do you just hide tissues under there?
No, I don't hide tissues under my niqab. I don't know. How does anybody deal with a runny nose? Like, I mean, there's like one day I kept sneezing at work, but I have my own cubicle, so I'll flip my niqab up if I need to. If I like need to be able to breathe better, or if I'm like constantly sneezing, or if I'm like eating something messy at my desk, I'll flip my niqab up. But I don't know, if my nose is running that bad, I probably just don't go into work and I take a lot of cold medicine or something.
Dayquil. Do you have cheeky comebacks when someone is rude?
I try to not be cheeky because since reverting to Islam, I have tried to control my temper and be more peaceful and handle situations in a more peaceful and diplomatic way. That's not to say that I don't get angry or like sassy and want to say something rude, but usually I try to keep it to myself. I will, however, look directly at the person and wave, because what I've noticed a lot is people seem to think that if you're wearing niqab, you can't see them staring, even though your eyes are not covered. It's a really bizarre phenomenon. So I'll just wave or be like, hi, you know, and then they're like, oh, whoa, I didn't realize that she could see me, and then they stop staring. I don't know.
You mean the eyes there actually work? Does it have to be a black niqab?
It does not have to be a black niqab. You know, there are going to be people out there who say, like, yes, you have to wear all black all the time. And they generally are more like Salafi or Wahhabi philosophies or madhabs. I don't adhere to those. I just wear black because I'm pretty goth and have been my entire life. So I just wear a lot of black, period. But I do have a bright, like, pink magenta niqab, and I'll wrap my own niqabs with scarves, and so those can be pretty colorful too.
Last one. Do you think every woman has to wear one?
So, in the last question I said, like, there are people who adhere to, like, Salafi and Wahhabi or Wahhabism, like, philosophies. And many of those people will say that niqab is fard, which means like obligatory upon all women. And often in those kind of communities, young girls will also start wearing hijab and niqab very early, even before puberty, because they feel like everyone has to. Some going as far as to say you must always cover your hands or always cover your eyes due to the kind of fitna-filled world that we live in. I do not believe that all women should wear niqab. Yeah, obviously. I actually started wearing it because it helps with my anxiety, and I was having really bad panic attacks, and it stopped me from having the panic attacks. And then I made niyyah, or intention, to wear it full time. So I think that it is definitely sunnah for women to wear niqab because, you know, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his wives radiallahu anhum, did wear niqab. And so I think it's a beautiful sunnah that you can practice. But I don't think that everybody has to. And just like hijab, I feel like it needs to be in your heart and you have to really want to do it. Otherwise, just don't do it. Like, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like, it has to be in your heart. It has to be something that you want to do for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you don't have it in your heart to do it, if you don't like it, if you don't feel like you can do it safety wise, if you know, if any reason you don't want to do it, then don't do it and wait until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changes your heart and makes you want to wear it. That's what I say. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was our last one.
That was our last one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you have any other questions about niqab, please feel free to comment below. And inshallah, I will be doing more videos soon, since it is, you know, nice and bright out, even though it's kind of ridiculously warm here. And I shall also, inshallah, have some product reviews coming up. I've got a few things in the works with a few companies. So,
Etsy.
yeah.
Mention your Etsy.
Jazakum Allahu khairan. And
Mention your Etsy.
Sierra is saying to mention my Etsy. It is not open yet, but we're selling hijab pins, tasbih, jewelry, and abayas, and inshallah niqab. So I'll put a link to that below, but it's not open yet, and I'll probably do an announcement once it is. Okay, thank you guys so much. Bye.